Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela for those of you who are new here. And over here we like to focus on fashion and style, all things fabulous. So if that's something you're interested in, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and let's get right into today's video. Okay, before we get into the video, let's quickly talk about what I'm wearing. This is just a sweater. This is from Urban Revivo. You guys have probably seen it. I feel like it was like viral. And I don't care. I'm going to wear it till the wheels fall off because it's probably my favorite sweater. I own it in black as well. I purchased the black first and then I got this green color, this olive green. I'm probably just into olive green right now. My nails are like olive green. But anyway, I think you can just wear it. It's just, again, it's a statement. It's like every time I wear it, I get so many compliments about it. I call it the dinosaur sweater because of the way the arms go out in this like shape. I just think it's so cool. Anyway, it's true to size. I'm wearing a size medium. I will link that in case you're interested. It comes in like 8 colors. This necklace is from Zara. This is I don't think this is available, but I'll definitely link an alternative. Earrings I think are like from H&M, something like that. So that's what I'm wearing. So let's get right into the video. Okay, y'all, so I'm super excited for today's video because it is all about one of my favorite things to purchase: shoes. I love shoes, guys. If you don't know me, I am a shoe girl at heart. I have always been this way. I feel like I collect shoes almost. Like I pretty much don't get rid of a lot of shoes because I feel like the styles always come back around. Some of them I just keep as collector's pieces. I was thinking that would be a really interesting video to show you guys some of my favorite shoes and shoes that I will never sell. But I always seem to find like great deals. And that's something like if I find a great deal, especially on a shoe, I'm going to buy it because I know that I will always wear it. And I feel like shoes just really can make or break an outfit sometimes. Sometimes you can have on the most basic outfit, but if you have a really cool shoe, it's just like almost having a really cool accessory. Like it just kind of elevates the look and just gives you like that pizzazz that you want for your outfit. So guys, I am always on the hunt for shoes. Like I said, if I find a deal, I'm probably going to snag it if it's in my size. I will figure out where I'm going to wear it to later. That's the thing that I do often. I will purchase shoes that I have no idea what outfit they are going with. I just buy what I gravitate towards, and I love shoes. So the first shoe I want to show is going to be from Loewe. Guys, I really love Loewe shoes. Back when J.W. Anderson was the creative director, I just thought there were so many cool styles and fun shapes. Like, do you guys remember all of the, like the nail polish heel, the cracked egg, all those like cool styles. I actually purchased, my first pair of Loewe heels a couple months back, or maybe it was like at least like 6 months ago now. Cause I think I got them around Christmas time, but they were that, the heel with the ginormous flower on like one of them. I think it was called the Monstra heel, if I'm not mistaken. Anywho, I'll put a photo, but I actually just wore those out for Fashion Week. But I love the styles because they are so unique. They are so like one of a kind. And I feel like there's always something in that collection and the collection that I want. I regret not purchasing is that balloon heel. I would see it on so many people, and then I was like, I think it took me a while to realize that I really love the shoe. And then by that time, I couldn't find my size any longer. So I'm still on the hunt for this. If you guys see it, let me know. But anywho, so I got these. I picked these up from Saks, and then like I said, they were a crazy deal. Like these are still on the website for like regular price, but I always did enjoy the Toy Pump. So this one is the Toy Pump. I'm not sure the exact name. Let me check out the box. It doesn't say, but it's just like the Toy Pump. And guys, let's get a look. Do we see these? So these are the Toy Pump. I love the heel. All of them usually have this kind of heel, but this is like a sequin. So it's like a floral pattern, but it's in a sequence. It's like, it's black. I don't believe it could be like charcoal gray. I believe it's black, and then it has the green, and then this kind of has like a painted heel. So I feel like this was just so cool. Look at these. I have a 37, so they're pretty true to size. for me trying on. I don't own, like I said, this is only my second pair, so I'm not sure exactly how they run, if it's true to size, but so far I've gotten my normal size and I think it's okay. I feel like this one, because it's cut, if you see like this rounded shape in the front, it kind of, I feel like you could maybe go up a half size maybe, just because I feel like my toe is just right at the front. But then I feel like if I do go up, that my heel would be slipping out of the back. So I feel like it's just probably something you have to get used to. And it's probably because it's like a fabric, like, you know, it's the sequin, so you guys can see it's not like leather, so it's not going to give that like stretch or give. So I think that's just something like I would have to get used to. And I'm not sure how the other, like just the original leather toy pumps fit. But guys, can we please like have a moment for these? Can we have a moment for these? Now these are still available, like I said. I don't know if you're going to get a deal like I got, but I'm going to still link them. I feel like there's so many other styles also. Like this one comes in this like almost like a funfetti sequin one, which I've seen and I love that one also. So I'm on the lookout for those if I ever find those, like, you know, on sale. They are like a mix of like pink, blue, and white, but the best way I can describe them is like a funfetti cake. That's what it reminds me of. I'll put a photo up there, but they do come in like the leather. They come in all these fun like colors and patterns. I feel like if you purchase Loewe shoes, they are really like collector's pieces because the styles are just so fun and just so unique. And I feel like they're definitely conversation starters. Actually, I ran into someone at Fashion Week and she had on a pair of heels and we instantly like, we're like, oh, we're Loewe sisters. Like, you know, I'll put a zoom in, so you can see. But I feel like they're definitely conversation starters. Like I got so many compliments wearing those heels in Fashion Week because they just draw your attention to it. Now these are a little more subdued, but they still are a statement in their own right. Like, you know, this could be really pretty with a black dress. You could definitely wear these with jeans, with white, you know, like a little skirt. I feel like you can wear these a lot of ways and the shoe is still going to like stand out. I don't think they came with a duster bag, but yeah, which is, oh no, here they are. So I'm like, come with a little dust bag. So that's cool. But yeah, I will let you guys know how these are working out and how they wear, but let's move on. Okay, so the second pair is also another designer score that I found, and they are by Valentino. Guys, look how huge this box is too. This box was huge, okay? So these are not like a new style. This is actually something that was super popular like a couple years back. But they were all the rage. They were like the platform pumps and everyone loved. I think Steve Madden did like a knockoff version of them. But you can easily get them like, you know, from other places. I actually bought like a pair of the dupes from somewhere because I wanted to see how I actually like them. But I came across them and this is a site. I'm actually going to do a separate designated video on like where I find designer, you know, designer deals for less. So this is a newer site that I just shopped. So this is my first time purchasing from them. It's called Shop You All or Shop You All. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it's spelled like Shop UAL. It's called United Apparel Liquidators. So they came across them and they just have like deals on like shoes, clothing, like all designer, but they're very random. So it'll be random sizes. So don't go there thinking like, oh yeah, they're going to have a full size run. It's just going to be whatever they have. But the deals are insane. I came across this and I was not, again, in the market for this. I was not looking for this shoe at all, but the deal, guys, I came across it. It was $197. These are $1,400 shoes. You can see here, right? They were marked down $1,400. Then they were marked to $490. Then they had like this, you know, again, it's in the name, liquidators. I was like, I cannot not get these, right? Even like for that price, it was insane. So here they are. They are the pink, this like hot pink, magenta, platform. It has the pointed toe and they are really high, guys. They are really high. So these you can see. This is how they are. So you can see like the platform and everything like that. But I also tend to find like platforms are a lot more comfortable. I have 2 pairs of platform shoes and they're pretty comfortable to wear. I feel like because you get that extra support. So even though it's a higher heel, it's a platform. They have the V here fastener for the ankle strap. But I mean, again, guys, buy the shoe, figure it out later. I don't know. I have no outfit in mind for these whatsoever, especially because it's more like this shocking pink color. It's not like they're black, right? Which would be like, oh, they're easy to wear. But I mean, pink is my favorite color. And I just got them. I mean, like, how could I not get them at that price? They were literally telling me, Angela, you need me at this price. And if you don't buy me, like, you're a fool. So I listened and I got them and I'm going to plan to wear them. So those are also a 37. I feel like with those type of designer shoes, I'm pretty much a 37 across the board, which is equivalent to a US 7. So just in case you don't, or you're not familiar with how that runs, European sizes are usually like listed like 38, 37, 39. So you would just take that 3 off and that's usually your size. Now when you get into, when it goes up, a 40 would be like a 10. But anywho, that's how you would determine like what your size is. So I'm normally a US 7. 7s, I feel like they're pretty true to size. I tried them on. I did not wear them yet, as I mentioned, but they seemed very comfortable for me trying them on and they were very true to size. So if you are thinking about them or something similar, most likely you would be, you can get your normal size. So guys, if you are like me and you love a good deal on designer, especially shoes, make sure you guys are following me on Instagram because a lot of times I do post things and deals like that in my stories. So you would see it there first before it would make it over here, just because it's quick. And a lot of times, those deals go so fast that I feel like that's the best way to, to share with you guys. So make sure you're following me over on Instagram if you are not already, because I will share a lot of designer deals, especially for shoes, but clothing as well, bags, all of the such. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. Okay, so let's show my other 2 pairs of shoes. Okay, no, these are just 2 pairs that I picked up from Zara. I feel like, you can't go a season. Each season Zara's going to have something that, you want to get and you got to move quickly. But I purchased these little leopard. I don't know if it's like, it's a pump, but it does have like an ankle strap, so it is it's not like such a classic pump. But why can I not get the strap? Okay, so the strap goes around your ankle. I'll put a photo also so you can see. It is like a fabric shoe, so it's not like a leather or faux leather. It is like a fabric that kind of, it's almost like a matted satin, so it's not like super shiny, which is really actually what I like about it, because you don't want something like, leopard is already, a bold pattern. So I like that it was kind of matted, kind of muted, and that it covers in the heel as well. So you didn't get that like separate, like, sometimes I don't like that when it's like the heel is black or a different color and then you have that shoe. I feel like it just makes it stand out even more. But I thought these were so great to have. I actually purchased these to go with my outfit for Fashion Week, but I didn't have a leopard shoe, and I feel like leopard is a neutral. Leopard, just like most animal prints, are a neutral, so you can throw them on with so many colors, so many things, and it just instantly adds life to your outfit because you got that little bit of pattern going on. But I feel like having something like this I was missing, because I was like, every time, sometimes you just want a little pop, and I'm just like, I didn't want to wear a solid black, or sometimes you can have red on, and like leopard goes so great with that, pink, yellow, pretty much any color because it's a neutral. And I didn't own a leopard shoe. It's just like having like a leopard bag, something like a little accessory where if you just want to add something and you don't know what, you can easily put that on and you're never going to have an issue like wondering if it's going to look good or if it's going to match, because it always does. So I saw these and I thought this was perfect. They could go with jeans, they could go with a little black dress, they could go with anything really. So I'll show a picture of what I wore them with so far, but I feel like I actually wore these twice. Yeah, I actually wore them twice for Fashion Week, and they just were perfect. they were comfortable. I think the little ankle strap makes them, gives you that extra support. It also has a strap here, which you can kind of adjust. So I think that's cool because you can adjust that, and adjust it here to kind of fit. They were reasonably priced. I'll put the price here. I don't believe, I'm trying to remember if they were either like $49 or $59. Either way, I think they're super affordable, pretty comfortable. Like I said, these are a 37 again. So they're pretty true to size, but these are current. These are current, in Zara right now. So if you don't have a leopard shoe, I would highly recommend this, especially because I feel like the style will transcend to so many different, outfits that you may have. Like I said, it's not going to be a hard shoe to wear. And I think that's what's important a lot of times, especially for something like this. So these I love. I've already worn them twice, like I said. So we know we're going to get our cost per wear out of those. So the last pair I'm going to show you is also from Zara, and these are just a fun little finds. They're just fun. So if you guys remember last year, Zara had this pair of heels, and they were kind of pretty popular, kind of all the rage. A lot of the girlies had them, and I had actually just purchased a pair that was fur from Zara. They were like clear with a gray like footbed of fur, and I think they were like a dupe, like a Gucci dupe, but I had just purchased those, and then I saw these, and I was just like, oh, do I need like 2 pairs of like furry shoes? Like, I don't know that I'm going to wear them. So I kept them in my cart, and I was just trying to be good. And then when I actually decided I was going to get them, then they were sold out, and I was so mad. I've been like kicking myself. I was kicking myself because I was like, why didn't I just get them? I actually liked the heel height because it was a little bit higher. And then I think Walmart or someone came out with a dupe, but I didn't really care for those too much, so I didn't get those. So these came back out. I guess they knew they were so popular. They came back out with like another version, this time around. So these are the shoes. And they're just so fun. They're furry. They're like a burgundy Merlot color. It's almost like a mix between a burgundy and a plum. I think the ones last year were a little bit more on the burgundy side, so it had a little more red in them in the hue, but they were also a little bit higher. So I do like that those were higher. And I think those had like a black strap, right? They had a black strap. These ones have like almost like the same color strap. So I actually didn't mind these either because of the heel height. And I was like, you know what? Sometimes you want something, but I'm getting to the point where I'm not lasting as long in high heels as I'm getting older. So I'm tending to go for things that are a little bit more comfortable. So I thought that this would be something I could like easily wear, but be comfortable, but it's still giving you like the style and the fun element because it has the fur footbed. This also has an ankle strap. It goes around your ankle there. And I think these are like $79. So yeah, these are $79. So I think they're pretty reasonable for what you're getting. But I thought these were just super fun for the fall. They can go into winter, before it gets like super cold and it's not like, snowing out, but you can definitely still wear these for a while. The color is perfect for right now. I think this goes with so many other colors. Now, again, I don't have something in mind, but I feel like you can easily, again, throw these on with, an all black outfit, a pair of denim, a cool white, white button down shirt, and just have this be like your statement, piece. You could do like a fun, I actually saw this suit that I want to get, and I thought that this would be fun with it. It's by a brand called The Brand Label, and it's like a burgundy pinstripe. But then I thought like, just have these on, and it's low, so it's not like, going to be giving me, uncomfortable wearing them all day. So I thought that they would be like a cool way and keep it like monochromatic. Like, yeah, that would be, I actually like that idea. I think like these would be so cool with the monochromatic look. But again, throw them on. They're the statement piece. And that's all you need. I think they're super affordable. I tried them on. Like I said, I haven't worn them. You can see they're brand new. So I don't know the comfort level, but just from me trying them on, they do seem pretty comfortable, and I'm pretty good with judging things like that. So we'll see, but these are still available. These are like current Zara as well. So if you're interested, don't wait like I did last year. go ahead and snag them, because I feel like this is another thing I probably will just keep. Like, these are something you could pull out. I feel like, you know, in a few years, even if you know, get tired of them, I feel like this is something that you can pull out in a little bit and just like, oh yeah, like let me pull these out and wear them. I don't think there's something that's going to necessarily like go out of style. So that's what I love about these. So I can't wait to wear these, and I'll definitely, you know, show you guys my looks that I put together with these guys. Shoes. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts. Which one was your favorite? Let me know if you guys have spotted any deals. Your girls are 37 now, you know. So make sure you share the wealth. All right, and we'll tune in next time, and I'll probably be styling these up. All right, bye.